Hello, welcome to this little back routine. It's to help you maintain a back, not if you've just thrown it out, but if you've had back issues and you want to do things to keep it healthy, this is a routine for you. So start off on your back and inhale, arch your lower back. Then exhale, flatten. My arms are up just so you can see my lower back. Inhale, arch, like a little bridge under your back. Exhale, draw your belly button towards your spine. Inhale, groins go down. Exhale, groins move towards the belly button. And then taking your hips in circles as if you were following a clock. 12 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 12 o'clock. Keep going. And then switch directions, going clockwise. Give yourself a nice hug in with the knees and begin to bring your knees around in circles so that one part of your back at a time gets a little bit more pressure and you begin to mobilize the hips. Take it in the other direction. This should feel good. The whole torso should be relaxed. Place your feet down, hands to opposite elbows. Take your elbows opposite your knees. Inhale as you come up and exhale as you go over, back and forth. Inhale up, exhale over, inhale up, exhale over, inhale up, exhale over, inhale up, and exhale over. Inhale up, and then grab a hold of a strap. Extend your left leg out straight and your right leg up towards the ceiling with a strap around your foot. Lower your foot down towards the ground. Notice I'm holding really lightly. Draw the leg up and give a little pull. So as it goes up, I use all of my leg muscles to lift it up, then I lower it down. Little pull at the top, lower down, lift up and pull. Lower down, lift up using my leg muscles, pull. Again, down, up, and then hold here. Okay, my lower back is going to stay with a neutral arch, so I'm not flattening it to the ground. However, my left leg is hugging down to the ground. My right heel pressing up towards the ceiling and toes down towards my body. I'm going to bring it just 3 inches over to the left. So what I'm trying to do is stretch the outside of my leg and the hamstring. This whole area is going to connect into my lower back. You'll notice this tiny little shift will make a huge difference in the stretch. I'll lower my leg right back down and just back and forth with the leg. Keeping it nice and easy. Moving with the momentum. And then hold all the way across your body. Right shoulder staying on the ground. And then open up to the other side. Left shoulder, left hip on the ground. The more that I keep that left hip, left shoulder on the ground, the more my groin begins to open. Hug your knee in towards your chest. Begin to take a spinal twist. The strap is now obviously off. Right shoulder still working its way to the ground, especially on your exhale. You might even find if you press the left elbow into the ground, it's easier to get the right shoulder down. Okay, come back to center. Press your right foot onto the ground, lift the hip, and drop it down. Engage the glutes, release. Engage, release. Engage, release. Again, and release. A few more times. So you're trying to remind your glutes, which often stop firing when your back hurts, how to turn fully on and fully off. Now stretch it out. Figure 4, shoulders down, lower back slightly arched, which is actually neutral. My toes are drawing back towards my knee. And then I'm gonna get soft. Soft in the shoulders, soft in my face. If it's too much for you, just keep your left foot on the ground. Don't force it. Cross your right leg over your left, lower both knees over towards the left, and look over to your right shoulder. There's a beauty in coming into relationship with your body instead of fighting it. Remember that as you practice. Easy side to side with the knees, getting internal, external rotation of the thighs. Switch to the other side. Left leg's going to go up towards the ceiling. Right leg out straight. Just as you did on the other side, lower down and come back up. Keep doing this, your own pace. Your right leg here is going to be as important as a moving left leg. The more the inner right thigh grounds down, the more space you'll have in your lower back. So those things that you can't see in your body, can't see in your life, still affect you. So pay attention. Leaving the leg up, take a few breaths here. Imagine you could exhale all the way to the back of your leg. Going side to side with your leg one more time. And when you're ready, holding all the way across your body. Left shoulder is now down. Breathe easy. Why not? So here you're stretching the outside of your leg, right? Hamstring. All of this leads up to the lower back. Enjoy. Back and forth just once. On the video I do it a few more times. Just go once and then open all the way up to the left. Keep your leg wide and open and hold here. Right hip, right shoulder on the ground. And then when you're ready, bring it up towards the ceiling, then hug it into your chest. Spinal twist. You press down a little bit into your right elbow. It'll be easier to get your left shoulder down. Notice here my hips stay stacked, my lower back stays in one plane, and it's my mid and upper back that are twisting. Pressing down through my left foot and thumping down. Okay, it doesn't really matter on the right side if your leg is straight or bent like mine is this time. It's an engagement and release. Keep going. Lift and thump down. Lift, thump down. And then figure four. My toes are heading back towards my knee to protect my knee. Left knee moving away. Still staying neutral in the spine. Soft in the chest. It's a lot on your neck. You can put a block underneath your head. It's a lot on your hips. Just keep the right leg down. Breathe. Cross the legs, take a spinal twist. This one's going to get a little bit more into your obliques when you twist like that. Reach your arms over your head, drop the knees side to side. Good. And then hug your knees in towards your chest and rock up and down. You're getting the whole length of your spine when you do that. It feels good. It is good. Good. And come all the way up onto all fours. Here comes my favorite move. Undulate through your spine. I always say there's no right or wrong way to do this. It's simply moving, feeling your shoulder blades sliding along the spine, along the back. Feeling all your vertebrae move, your hips. And then inhale, reach your right arm up, and exhale your right hand over to the left corner of the mat. Notice I'm using my pads of my fingers and really lifting from the underside of my arm. As I shift my hips back into the right, I'm going to draw my belly button up. And you guys can even relax your neck even more than I'm showing here. You can drop your head if you want. Coming up and switching to the other side. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, reach it out. Strong through the arms. I'm kind of lifting a bit at the armpit. Reaching my ribs out towards the left. I'm going to breathe into the left ribs. Keep drawing my belly button up towards my spine to support my lower vertebrae. Reach back. Right heel straight back, getting a stretch to the calves. We have a line of fascia. Go to the left side now. Line of fascia, the connective tissue that actually goes from our big toe over our heel, our calves, hamstrings, and right up into our lower back. So it's important to stretch everything out. Push up and back, down dog. If you need to, put a bend in your knees. Relax the head. You put a bend in your knees if your hamstrings are tight, because right here we really just want to lengthen the spine. Inhale, right leg up and open a bit through your hips. Notice my armpits, shoulders stay even. Exhale, bring your knee in. Inhale, reach up and back. Exhale, in. Belly button draws in each time. Inhale, up. Exhale, in. Inhale, up. Exhale, all the way down to pigeon. I'm going to start by lifting my torso straight up towards the ceiling. And then I'm going to look over my right shoulder and I'm trying to get a stretch at my left hip. So I'm really upright. Come back towards center, lower down to your forearms. And then you have to play around a little bit to find your stretch. It might be with your foot way far forward, or you might take it in a bit. So for me, that's a bit too much. I like my foot right there, and I'm going to press my toes into the ground, heels stay up so my knee stays aligned and well. Since you're fully supported by the ground, you can deepen your breath here. Breathe more into your back, belly, and ribs. Inhale, lift your chest up. And exhale, down dog. Inhale, right leg up towards the ceiling. Exhale, nice and easy. Step your foot in between your hands. Press your left hand into the ground and you're going to take your right arm up towards the ceiling, the sky for me. Then right hand onto your right knee, you're going to pull your right knee forward. Don't come up, I'm just showing you. And your right hip back. So what you're doing is you're creating traction at the hip by drawing the knee forward and the hip back. Healthy back, healthy leg, healthy everything is all about creating space. Come on down, take 2 blocks if you need them, and you're going to straighten out your front leg, square off the hips, intense leg stretch. So today I'm practicing with a pretty flat back, and that's good and helpful for the lower back. If you let your head drop and the spine rounds a bit, that's totally cool too. Okay, take that twist, right arm up towards the ceiling, left hand on the ground. Hips are going to stay even so the lower back isn't twisting. And then lower your hand down. Inhale, step back to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Left forearm in front of you, right hand back for your right foot. Quad stretch. Prepare. Knees to be put up. Alright, so your heel is moving towards your hips and slightly more to the outside. And again, this movement of the heel slightly to the outside is going to widen your lower back a bit. If it hurts your back to come up, just lower down like I just did. Otherwise, lift your chest so you get more of a stretch through the front of your hip. Lower your foot down. Hands either side of your chest. Inhale, curl cobra. And exhale, down dog. Okay, you stay in a down dog. I'm going to fix my hair because it's out of control. If I ever make it through a full video with my hair down, it'll be a miracle. I don't know why I try. So you just stay in your down dog, keep your breath moving. It's just like running with loose shoelaces. It's always an excuse to stop, huh? Alright. So I'm finally meeting you in that down dog. Now extend your left leg up and exhale, bring it forward towards your elbow. Inhale, extend up. Exhale, knee forward. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, knee forward. And lower all the way down to pigeon. Okay. If you really want to stabilize your SI joint, if you know you're loose here, squeeze your front knee and back hip, front knee and back thigh towards each other. Now take that twist again, looking over your left shoulder. Keep squeezing the legs in to stabilize. And then lower down to your forearms. So pigeon for everyone's going to look slightly different. Play around. And eventually you become the best expert on your practice in your body. Inhale, lift your chest up. Exhale, three-legged down dog. Left leg goes straight up towards the ceiling. And then with care, exhale, bring your knee in, place your foot down. Press your right hand down and twist open towards your left leg. Now take your left hand onto your left knee, draw the knee forward with your hand, simultaneously pull your hip back. Feel that you're creating space. Okay, and then from there, begin to plug the left shoulder back and keep twisting open through the chest. It's all about space. Okay, straighten out through your front leg, intense leg stretch. So what we just did is we opened up through the outer hip more, we opened through the spine, and now through intense leg stretch, you're getting that back superficial line, the hamstrings up into the lower back. People say a zillion times that sitting all day really shortens the hamstrings. Well, it shortens the lower hamstring, so keeping that leg straight while you're stretching is super helpful in lengthening that. Now take a twist and open, just for a breath. Keep the big toe down. The big toe tries to lift so that the stretch is less intense on your hip. So keep that big toe down. Step back, three-legged plank, chaturanga. Inhale, lift the chest and reach back, left hand for your left foot. So I'm demonstrating chest down. But if you're capable, able, and it doesn't bother your lower spine, bring your hip in. Notice I'm drawing my shoulder back. Apparently I want you to know that, shoulder back. Keep opening the chest. And exhale, lower your foot all the way down. Curl cobra. Sit back, child's pose. So I'm actually really lifting my arms here more than anything, stretching that out. Come to a seated position. Then lay all the way back onto your back. Press your elbows and upper arm bones down into the ground. Okay, I'm grabbing a block just to show you it's kind of an easy way. Yeah, easy way to keep the thighs engaged. So you're gonna squeeze a block, elbows, shoulders down. The relationship between my chest and my chin is that my chin is drawing up towards the ceiling, my chest towards the chin. I'm going to press into my feet and inhale, lift my hips. Okay, so right here, I feel my hamstrings, glutes, and lower back and upper back all engaged. You can take underneath my back and keep reaching my shoulder blades together. Okay, so I exaggerated a little bit here, the dropping of the groins. If I push right up, like I just showed you for one split second, I tend to get a lot of pressure on my lower spine, as do a lot of other people. Exhale, lower down. The arch stays in my back. And then I'm going to straighten out through my right leg, left inner thigh staying down again. Neutral spine, I'm exaggerating a little bit, neutral spine. You can use a strap here if you need it. This is so much less about getting my leg to my chest and way more about creating space in my hip and in my lower back. And then release down. Stretch your arms over your head, long stretch from fingers to toes, and then exhale, lower your hands down. Take a quick Shavasana if you have time. I'm going to slowly help myself up by rolling over to the right and coming up towards a seated meditation position. Grab a block, place it under your hips just to help your knees come below your hips. Take the pressure out of your hips, lengthen the spine. Hands towards your heart center. Bowing your chin. Think of all the things, all the support structures that are in your life, the ground beneath you, the roof that is over your head, the friends and family that are there for you, finances that allow you to eat and be well. And keeping all of this in mind, bow in gratitude for all that you do have and all that is well. Thank you for sharing this practice. Namaste.